Hopefully things are going to be good for you. As a matter of fact, you're seeing gameplay footage, meaning that, of course, a lot of you guys are telling that this is going to be a commentary. However, this time we're going to be going back to video games. And, of course, we're going to be talking specifically about Uma Musume, which is coming out for mobile phones the winter of 2008. If I remember right, there was supposed to be a planned summer release, but I did snoop around their official website, and they did say, hey, we're releasing winter of 2018. Now, we all know for a fact that Uma Musume hasn't been announced for localization, and Uma Musume should be getting localization because, I mean, when the anime got simulcasted by Crunchyroll, and Uma Musume got introduced internationally, everybody got sold from left and right. So localization should be a thing for Uma Musume. But there is another dilemma. Now, a lot of you guys are going to sit around here and be like, yeah, I look at the gameplay footage of the game and it looks like I'm going to end up needing a powerful phone. But at the same time, a lot of you guys are going to be like, hey, you can play it on your smartphone, or you can get an Android tablet to where it's cheaper than a smartphone because you have the smartphone features crucial getting cut off. Okay, and when you get your tablet, you get the tablet, and it's not a phone. Yeah, I do see a point. Plus, you get a bigger screen, and you can also live stream and get away with it without having to deal with leaking your own phone numbers and leaking other people's phone numbers. And to that point, I say bingo. Yeah, when we're talking about games like Honkai Impact and Uma Musume and Shin Megami Tensei, I think a bigger screen and having it played on tablets would be much more of a better idea, to be honest with you. But another thing to keep in mind is that we're surrounded with Qualcomm Snapdragon CPUs. And there's not a single phone that's powered by NVIDIA Tegra or a single tablet that's powered by NVIDIA Tegra since the NVIDIA Shield brand disappeared off the map. And there's the Razer phone, but the last time I checked, they're a rare sight. A rare as hell sight. Well, you can order off of Razer officially, but it doesn't hide the fact that we're surrounded by Qualcomm Snapdragon from left and right. Alright, and yet people are going to sit around here and say, hey, smartphones are getting powered to do console-like gaming. And really, if this were to be a thing, and I'm going to say this, if this were to be a thing, then we would be seeing an NVIDIA Tegra-powered smartphone that has waterproof technology and that would have the same stuff as a Samsung Galaxy. Not only that, it would be a competitor to Samsung Galaxy. Hell, it would be a Samsung Galaxy phone that would be powered by Tegra. And if that were to be the case, give me the information about that Tegra-powered smartphone that's waterproof, so that way I'll be working up blood, sweat, and tears for the sake of getting that smartphone. But there is no smartphone that's powered by NVIDIA Tegra that's not even waterproof. There's no waterproof technology on that phone. Hell, that phone that is competitor to a Samsung Galaxy powered by Tegra doesn't even exist. We can only find NVIDIA Tegras on NVIDIA Shield TVs and Nintendo Switches. And they're not waterproof. And we're gonna end up paying for a powerful phone, and yet we can't be expecting games to run at a full 60 frames per second constant. I don't think so. Because when it comes to Qualcomm Snapdragon, it's not as good as Tegra when we're talking about gaming or console quality gaming. We could have had a future where smartphones would be capable of doing console quality games, but the technology to do that is now sitting around here in the shadows and now powering Nintendo Switches. If we were to end up seeing Uma Musume ported over to PS4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, would be a perfect fit because you're playing it on TV, and then when you're playing on the go, you're playing it on the go. Hell yeah. And then have it ported to Steam, have people play it on a browser. I don't care. But all that we know is that when Uma Musume gets ported to these platforms, these gaming platforms, they're centered around gaming, and we will see Uma Musume perform better. And another thing I really will to say is that not everybody's going to be willing to spend up to $500 for a smartphone, into which they're going to end up realizing later that they're going to have to upgrade their smartphone every single year. I know right now Cygames is working on an original IP for the consoles, and I know Cygames is like working with Platinum Games for that Grand Blue Fantasy game. But I really do believe, and judging from the gameplay footage I watched, I think Uma Musume would be a perfect fit for consoles, and would be a perfect fit for Steam as well. Because you have to add in all the story-related stuff, you have the Horse Girl racing, and then you have the Horse Girl idol performances. Look at how much gigabytes that's going to eat up. Because Apple is going to get really, really stupid, and they're going to kill off SD card slots. They've already killed off headphone jacks, which Apple's already getting ripped a new asshole by Samsung. Back on topic, we would love to see Uma Musume come on consoles. Uma Musume on consoles would be a nice thing, especially on the Switch, which would be a perfect fit. I know Cygames is already expanding to consoles, but however, really to be honest with you here, I think Cygames should be... It's a no-brainer for Cygames to definitely be transitioning Uma Musume to mobile, but also from mobile to console. And when they do that, they can generate more and more revenue from left and right. Because, of course, our smartphone storage and a single Qualcomm Snapdragon processor, they're going to be having too much horse-eared kimono mimi waifus to handle. That is all I got to say for this commentary video, and I will be looking forward to you in the next video. Yo, don't miss out on future shenanigans, while at the same time no up ahead anything video related. I will be appearing on these other sites. Be sure to follow. Also, support the channel over at Patreon for just $1 a month. Come on down to the description box and you will find the links.